Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope you have an excellent week. I hope it is starting off well. Mine is starting off with some Marvel Champions, so thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I had a very, very eventful weekend. But we ran the Mutant Genesis OP at our store, so we were able to do that. And we had 4 players fighting Kang, which was really cool. A 4-player battle of Kang. So that was neat. The kit comes with this little... Ooh, it seems like my audio is very loud, so I'm going to turn this down just a bit. The kit came with this little mission tracker, so I figured today I would try some of these missions. So the first one, Mission 1, is Steel vs. Saber. Have Colossus, the hero or the ally, deal the final blow to Sabretooth. So we're going to fight with Colossus and Sabretooth, and also Wolverine, so we can fastball special, because that's something I want to do. And then the second mission is actually Brotherhood Bash. Defeat Avalanche, Blob, Pyro, and Toad in a single scenario. So they're in here, so I shuffled them in. I took Mystique out, and I put in something else. Maybe Electro? So we'll see how all that goes. That'll be the idea. The other ones, if you're wondering, Smashing Sentinels. Defeat 15 or more Sentinels in a single scenario. That sounds really fun. Definitely want to do that multiplayer. Mission 4, Old Friends. Have Professor X ally deal the final blow to Magneto. That's interesting, trying to figure out how to get a damage on him. And then a quick break. During the mansion attack scenario, play the downtime upgrade while the basketball court is the active main scheme. That's just kind of a silly, fun one, if you will. So thanks, everybody, for joining me. If you're here live, you can say hello in the chat. If you're watching afterward, then you can... message down below. You could say hello if you want to. I'll say hello back, whichever it is. But I hope everybody's having a great Monday morning. Yeah, those were my events. What else did I do this weekend? There was so much I can't remember. Oh, I did a games day at my church, so we got a lot of games played there. That was fun. And I did some play testing for a friend's game on Saturday, so that's going to be coming out eventually. There's a little bit of a long road on that one getting published. But I was able to help with some play testing on that, which was fun. All right, let's go down to the table and get this party started. Sorry, I have some decks of cards here. This is just stuff I had to take out for traveling purposes to the store. I tried to reduce everything, and then these were just the extra stacks of villains that I pulled out of my case. So there's that. We do have some of these promo cards here, too. So we've got the Wolverine and the Colossus ones, which are pretty neat, that we're playing with here. And then these are the dials. I've got one of this dial, and then I've got this one here. So kind of got a chance to play with some of that stuff, which was fun, too. All right, so we've got Senator Kelly here. We've got this set up. We're going to use these. I figured I'd color code it. So blue is going to be for Avalanche, for Snow, which is white, I guess, but water's blue. Yellow is for Blob. Green is for Toad. Toads are green, and red is for Pyro for fire. So as I defeat them, I'll remove those, and we'll see if we can do both of these things here. Oh, there's also a Sabretooth promo. So I actually have to play with two. There's a double-sided Sabretooth that really just changes the graphic design. There's no different artwork, so kind of the same. Yeah, so I'm going to play with this here, and... yeah, he's just a 2/2, and then we'll go to stage 3. So there's not much there. But that one is a promo as well. We got everything shuffled in here. Oh, it's Zax that I put in here. I thought it was Electro. So Zax, we've got our regular thing, and then we've got the Brotherhood in here, so we could possibly take them out. I have got Wolverine in Aggression and Colossus in Justice. So we'll see how these two work as a pair to try to take this down. It doesn't look like I got too many takers early in the morning. So we'll see if people join as we go. I like to play early, but not everybody is up early. Or available early. Might be another way of looking at that. Alright, here we go. 30 health on the dial. We'll shuffle this up. And we'll give Colossus's deck a shuffle. So I like to give a little time for the Senator to sweat. So I usually like to try to stay down as early as I can. As long as I can. see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got a lot of events here. We got Professor X, so we could use him to deal with that, and Blindfold. We have our Limitless Stamina. We have an Armor Up we could play. Let's discard these and see what else we find. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got our Muscles. All right, so we do have enough to just get both of these down. And then we go get an Organic Steel. All right, let's see here. So, man, these are good cards. So we could play the Titanium Muscles, and then we could use these two, and we could hold Blindfold. Play the Organic Steel. I actually really like the way I see Steve does this. He just puts tough cards on here for counters. That makes it a lot easier. I think I'll actually hold these two and use them to remove the threat next turn. So we'll stay down. Get a little build going. All right, and then Wolverine will shuffle up here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what we get. We've got a lot of events here. So we've got a Nick. Is that an early trap? Who knows? We've got an Endurance. We could get damage on. I can keep combat training for now. Let's see what we draw. Fastball special. All right, so we'll play Nick because we don't need all this damage. We want Endurance or combat training. I think we'll go Endurance. We'll get rid of these, and then we'll draw 3 more with Nick. Ooh. All right, we'll put down Logan's Cabin. And we'll use this to play Endurance. He's at 10. Sorry about that. Nick will thwart for 2 here and bring this down. And then we can use this to shuffle something back in. Which I think is just a Lunging Strike, right? So interestingly enough, I said stay down, but it might make sense with him and a Nick to just flip up anyway. Although threat doesn't matter on there, so I might as well stay down. Oh, hello, Denteris. Hello, Black Dog. You made it home. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. All right, so we're going to add 2 threat to here. We're going to add 2 damage to the Senator. So he will be at 2. We're going to draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's some doubles and a Dazzler. That's actually pretty good. What we like to see. All right. And over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lots of events, so we may need to flip up for him here as well. All right. He's going to scheme for 2 plus nothing. Then he's going to heal for 1. Then he's going to scheme for 2 plus 1. So that's 5 total. And heals again. So this will go to 7. And then we're going to get cards. 1, 2. Haywire. Attached your identity. Print each resource card in your hand as if it were a lightning bolt. Okay. And feedback loop. Each player must place threat here equal to the total number of lightning in their hand and on cards they control. Whoa, 1, 2, 3. This is going to 5. 1, 2. So 7 total with an acceleration. So that'll probably stay there a little bit. Oh, wait. He counts every card. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's going to have 6 more on it. Yeah, so we're not dealing with that. That's just going to stay out. All right, so that'll go to 13. Have fun. Thank you. Yeah, here's my new dials and things that we were able to get, so that's fun. All right, Nick's going away. We're passing this here. All right, so we can shuffle a card back in. We have Track by Scent, which we could play afterward. We could get a free... we have 2 Track by Scents, huh? So I could flip up, play both of those, clear that. Although it still seems early. Like, I could just play Storm, right, if I have Mutant. So I feel like I can still just do this. Play Storm, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuffle back in. I don't think I'll need Track by Scent anymore, so I'll shuffle back in my Lunging Strike. Then I can just use Storm for 4 on this. 2 pushes to here. Actually, in this case, 2 pushes to here. I still don't even think I flip up because we shouldn't have any major issues. Yeah, no, we're good. All right, so we'll stay down there a little bit longer. Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? All right, so we could play Professor. We can play this Bulletproof Protector. We'll throw a Skilled Investigator out. We'll put it on ourselves for now. Could actually just play Dazzler, and then Dazzler confuses, right? Although if we play Professor, then he can take the block. And what do we need to do to get rid of this? Discard a card we control with the Printed Lightning, so we could get rid of Dazzler. We don't want to free him yet. Oh, we have the block with Professor. Yeah, it's a tough choice. Sure. We'll get rid of this thing so it doesn't cause us nightmares. So we'll spend 4. Oh, we only have to spend 3. Oh, look at that. All right, we'll spend 3. We'll play Professor. When he comes into play, we'll confuse Sabretooth. He'll thwart for 3 here. Then we can flip up and gain another tough status card if we want. I don't know, man. I still like staying flipped down. Just playing these cards next turn. I hate not getting rid of this, but I have Dazzler at least to do that. I think I just stay again. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the card we're looking for right there. Iron Will. Now we can get life going. All right, here we'll hold the Track by Scent. We're not going to hold Track by Scent. That's going to be gone. Although, yeah, no, he won't be able to flip. So 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got a Hulk. We've got an Into the Fray to take down a minion if it comes out. So we are in good shape. All right, everybody's under control. So we're adding 3 threat here now. How is everybody doing? I'm playing the I'm playing the Steel vs. Saber on this mission tracker, as well as trying to do Brotherhood Bash. If I can do both, I'm not going to focus on Brotherhood Bash. So if Sabretooth's almost dead, or I'm almost, I guess if I'm almost dead, it's kind of silly. But I have to try to get Colossus to do the killing blow to Sabretooth, and then I have to try to kill all 4 of the minions as well. The Brotherhood minions. And that's going to kind of be the idea. All right, so we add 2 there. We add 2 to the Senator. We got a one way or another, so we can go get that to heal him, so we're not worried. Then he's going to scheme here, but he's confused. And then he's going to scheme here for 2. Plus 2 is 4. Plus he will heal. All right, there we go. And then we get cards. Hey, there's Blob. And Brotherhood. So they gain Quick Strike. So this has 7 on it. All right, so we got goals now. Now I wish I count Track by Scent. So I get rid of that. Professor X is gone. All right, so we can crush the blob with our Into the Fray. So we're not worried about him. We also have a Slice and Dice if we'd rather do it that way. We've got a Hulk to help block for us. So we are in good shape. All right, over here, we've got to get Iron Will down. And we have to get rid of this thing. So we play Marvel Girl, Bulletproof Protector. We'll play our Iron Will. Dazzler gets rid of that, right? Done. Okay. Flip up. Gain a tough status card. Then we will play Marvel Girl. Then we will do Bulletproof Protector. Discard a tough status card. Gain 2. Then we will use Titanium Muscles to play Iron Will. Then we will use Marvel Girl. Is it worth pinging Blob? We'll just use Colossus to remove the one threat here. We'll get Robert Kelly. This clears, right? So then we put this out. This goes away. Here we go. On to stage 2. We'll deal each player a face-down encounter card. And flip this up. Alright. So we will have to defend here, but we have double toughs. We will use Dazzler to get rid of this. Although, if we don't, we could draw a card, but I don't think it matters. Oh. Each card counts as that. I keep thinking I have to spend that. Oh, it says printed. It does say printed. All right. We don't have to get rid of tough status. So that's going to go away. When we cleared that, we drew a card here. We got a double. All right. So then, from the main scheme, so we don't want to do that. So she's going to thwart to clear 2 here from Brotherhood. So we don't have to deal with that. And I think we're set. All right, we'll come over here to Logan. He's going to shuffle a card back in. We're going to get rid of that, so we won't worry about track by scent. So we'll shuffle in. Do we want our Berserker Frenzy here? No, we'll just put the Lunging Strike in. And maybe this will work. Berserker Frenzy. We'll shuffle it in. Alright. This is kind of going according to plan. That never happens. Alright. We will play Hulk. We'll have Storm thwart this one. Here. And push to this one. Feedback loop. Oh, no, actually. She'll push the 2 here. I knew I had a plan with Storm. So she's going to push onto there, so then we can play this Into the Fray. So we'll use our claws, play Into the Fray. We're just going to hold this. Sure. For 8, that'll kill Blob, and then the 2 extra will go here. Nice. So that's done. That's off of there. We defeated Blob, who's yellow, so that's gone. I don't know. Should I put it below? So I've tracked that I killed Blob? Nah, it's just gone. This is going according to plan. Nah, I don't believe in jinxing it. I'll be good. All right, 2 thwart here will remove the Brotherhood. So we can get rid of that one. He already drew a card. Do we hold all of this for damage? We're pretty much all in on damage now anyway, right? Yep, so we're good. All right, we'll draw 2. We get a regenerative healing and something to play, slice and dice. So we're a little over the top, but we don't have to take damage to play our card at least, so we can deal a bunch with these and play a regenerative healing. Which actually means we could take a hit, huh? All right. We are set there. We add 3 threat to the main scheme because of this feedback loop, which I'm actually going to move up here. And it's time to start dealing damage. So he's going to attack over here. Hulk is going to take the block. So 2 plus, if you have at least 2 lightning resources in your hand, put Zax into play. 1. I got definitely 2. All right. So he's going to take 2 and then heal 0. Zax, then Sabretooth is going to attack me. I'll take the hit. 2 plus, exhaust a character I control. So we'll exhaust Storm. So I take 2, and then I take 2. Ooh, then I take a lot. Then I take 4. It's alright. I'm down to 4. Marvel Girl will be my out if I get attacked. Alright, and then we're getting encounter cards. So first one is going to be Gang Up. Oh, yikes. So I'll have to block. So 2 plus 0, lose a tough status card, respond, go here, respond, draw a card. Did I ever draw up my hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 is 5. Alright, second card is Homo Superior. Attached to a minion. Gets a tough status card. Haywire. So everything is a lightning. And deal a damage to the Senator. So he goes to 5. Oh, did Avalanche go away? Yep. He'll have to come back around. It's okay. I'm not going to focus on that one. I'm not going to, do 7 deck passes to make that work. All right, so that was a little messy. But we're still alive. So now Robert Kelly is our go-to card here. Alright, so we heal 2 at the start of the turn. Then we can play the Slice and Dice. What does he have for health? As I get rid of cards, he would have less health. Printed. So I use... This will work. I use the double to play to heal myself 4. Oh, actually, if I flip down... this is fine. Then I'll use my claws for Slice and Dice. So that's going to deal 3 and 3. So he's got 5 hit points. So we'll take him out. So no more Zax. With the Slice and Dice, we're holding doubles here. I'll just flip and heal. So I go to 13. And I'll hold those. I still think it's fine. Alright, and then Colossus here is going to put an Overwatch on the main scheme. Ooh, I really want to play that X-Gene. Then Marvel Girl will ping the tough off of here. I will use Titanium Muscles to play Steel Fist and discard a tough status card. Go here, draw a card. It's my studio. So Steel Fist will deal 5. And Stun and Confuse. Well, that's huge. Then, man, if I flip down, I get both of these cards, huh? That's pretty darn good. But then I've got to defend. But I got all these allies. Let's just do it. All right, so I will flip down, play these 2. I shuffle something back in. I can't play one of these 2 that I just did. So we will shuffle back in Armor Up. Looks good. This thing can go to 18, so we're fine. And we got him stunned and confused. We'll still hold these. Might be too much, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I still have 2 tough statuses? Maybe I didn't need to get that other one then, but my bad. Alright, we got Shadow Cat, we got Bishop. Here's our Limitless Stamina. Alright, here's things we want to see now. This is key, because I'm trying to ready him a whole bunch. Black Dog is actually the deck that Neil was playing yesterday, that I'm trying out here this time. Alright, so we're adding 3 to this to go to 6. He is confused here. And then he's going to scheme over here for 2. Plus 1 is 3. Have to discard a random card. And he heals for 1 to go to 26. Discard a random card. Oh, come on. Not skill. Heroic Intuition. Shadow Cat. That's alright. Alright, and then we get our cards here. 1, 2. Mutant Terrorists. Hey, we can put Avalanche into play now. There we go. What's his name is still in here? Toad. So we'll have to see if that ends up being the wrong thing, but we'll try to take him out. I do have something to take him out with. Lunge, Berserker Barrage. Am I smarter? No, I'm good. Alright. And then a Zap. Take indirect damage equal to the total number of lightning resources in your hand. My goodness. 4. Well, we'll lose a tough status card. If your identity was dealt 1 or few damage, gain Surge. Exhaust, Surge, into Pyro. Look at this. They're all coming out for me. Alright. And Robert Kelly goes back over here. We didn't get the armor up. So let's see. He's going to be able to clobber here. Lunging strike here. So those are dead. So no need to worry about the minions. Let's worry about threat. Alright, so we want to get Heroic Intuition down. We don't need Bishop. So X-Jet. We flip up. We're going to have 2 other resources. Do we need to do the studio right now? What are we looking for? There is another organic steel there. So let's do it and see if we get it. Sorry, this might be off camera. Steel Fist instead. Alright, so we'll flip up. Oh, man, we can't remove threat because we're not ready. Oh, we can Limitless Stamina. Okay. Gain a tough status card. Use Bishop and Titanium Muscles to play X-Jet. Then... we're 1 short. Not if we use the X-Jet. We'll use these 2 to play Heroic Intuition. And then we'll use the X-Jet to ready. And now we thwart for 3. So we will thwart this for 3. We're not going to trigger that because we don't need to deal with that. Then, do we want Marvel Girl as a blocker? We do. So I don't think we worry about these minions and things, right? Looks good. Alright. Logan flips up. He's going to play Clobber for +2 with the aggressive energy. So that'll be 5. Clear Avalanche. Blue token down. Get Clobber back in our hand. Then we could spend these 2 to play Martial Prowess. Oh, we didn't shuffle something back in before we flipped up. We'll do a Lunging Strike. Got to give yourself grace when you're playing two-handed. Alright, and then we'll play... Hold on. Did I put this back in my hand and I had something else? I did, right? No, I had a lunging strike. Yeah, because I was thinking to play it with the 3 resources. Okay, so we'll take 3 damage with the claws. We'll go right through Pyro. +4 here. He's down to 22. Nice. We did not get rid of this, so that's a little bit of an issue. Then we have them as blockers, or we can remove threat. I'll remove threat to bring that down to 4. And yeah, so far it's working well. I don't need Storm to do anything. She's just going to push over to there and clear it. I don't think I care. So we'll just let her be a blocker for now. All right. We've seen a lot of those Zax cards go by, so I don't feel as worried about dealing with all that lightning stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Made of Rage, Organic Steel, and an Armor Up. So not great, but things we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. There we go. That's what we're waiting for. So now we can clobber, we can play the skeleton, and then we can hit and run. I think hit and run is a sweet card with Wolverine. All right, we are adding 3 threat to here to go to 7. He's stunned here, so we don't have to worry about that. And then over here, Hulk is going to block, so he attacks for 2, +3 is 5. Thank you, Hulk, for doing what you do. And he's going to heal for 2 to come back to 24. Then we're going to get cards. 1, 2. Shadow of the Past. Not too bad. Colossus isn't the worst. Juggernaut. And Rampaging Juggernaut. Alright, so we're going to discard 2 tough status cards, but we're going to draw 2 cards. 1. 2, and we're going to get Medical Emergency, so that's fine. Why is my table such a mess? Move this over here. Alright. Really need this too bad. Medical Emergency comes in with 6 on it. We could use that to heal him. He's got a tough status card. This has 4 threat on it. And another Medical Emergency. Alright, well, that's a lot of threat. Okay, let's see what we could do. So we got hit and run, which is cool. We've got this clobber. Where's our damage going to come from? We have a Made of Rage. But we don't have any tough status cards. Slowed us down a bit. We do have the Adamantium Skeleton. Alright, so we use this. We heal 2, then we take 2. We clobber him for 3. It comes back to our hand. We're also going to kill Juggernaut. Isn't he a Brotherhood? It doesn't say it on here. Then we could play hit and run 2 and remove 2. Clear that. She's also going to be able to clear something. We could flip down to avoid him, right? I think hit and run is the correct play here. 1, 2, 3. So we'll hit and run, deal 2 damage to an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme. So we will deal 2 to him to bring him to 5. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. She's going to clear that. So we'll remove 2 here. Then we'll play our Adamantium Skeleton to go to 14. We will thwart. Oh, use these to play that. Where are we going to thwart? We're going to thwart one of these down. Or do we just need the main scheme? Now it'll be fine. Storm will clear this and push 2 onto here. Yeah, any scenario where you have just an acceleration, some accelerations that can come out that you can deal with, Storm can work really well to push those. She's out. And then, man, Colossus is the one that needs to flip down, though, without any tough status cards, huh? Hold on, did I need to be the one that takes out Juggernaut? I did. So instead of removing the 2 threat here, I attack for 3 and kill Juggernaut. He's gone. If I go here, I just take the hit with 14. Oh, I'd have to block. That's fine. So I'll stay up, let Colossus go down. Alright. So over here, we will put an under surveillance on the main scheme. We will... Ugh. Could do the armor up. We'll use these 2 to play Organic Steel. This is discard a card you control with a printed lightning ring. All right, so instead of using I Got Better, I'm going to use the X-Jet, and then I'll use that to get rid of this with him. All right, so here's an Organic Steel. So we have tough status cards here. When this one was cleared, he would draw a card. So then I could play Steel Fist, but I don't have any toughs. So we will thwart for 3 off the main scheme. And pull 3 off of this. And then Marvel Girl will clear the medical emergency, which I believe has victory on it. And we heal 2 off of him. Is it heal 2? Yeah. Alright, so we'll do that. She's out. And then we will flip down and shuffle. We'll shuffle the Bulletproof Protector back in. So we want to use that to ready in general. Alright, we're a little slow going here. I thought we'd be to damage by now. But, hey, we've defeated... Oh, we also defeated Pyro, right? So we just have Toad left to kill. And then we got to make sure we do the killing blow over here. He's going to heal back up. It's going to be the no fun part of that. Alright, we'll hold both of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, there's our first fastball special. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what do we got here? And into the fray. Here's our Ironheart. Berserker Frenzy. So we'll see how this all goes. Alright, we got to add 4 to this to go to 8. He's attacking here. We'll defend. So it's going to be 2. Plus 1 is 3. We take 1. Yeah, these cards are attached. There we go. Then he heals for 0. Then he's scheming here for 2. Plus 1 is 3. That goes to 11. And then he heals for 2 and goes to 26. And then we get cards. Didn't even check for advances. Unstoppable. That's going to be the highest attack without a copy. Otherwise, it gains Surge. Plus 2. When the enemy attacks, it gains Overkill and Piercing. Alright. That's fine. Nope. And he gets it again. Okay. So we're going to have some Overkill and Piercing. Then need a big swing there. Alright. That is done. So then we are passing Robert Kelly over here. So let's go ahead and use this. Oh, wait. When he went, I was going to play Armor Up, huh? And I didn't, so. All right. I need to, though. And now that I know those cards, I can't do it. All right, the studio. Oh, that was my bad. That was my plan. So we'll flip until we get another Steel Fist. That's okay. We'll just stun him. And then we will use Armor Up and Justice Served we could actually use. One of the Steel Fists? Sure. Armor up and one of the Steel Fists to play Moira. So then we'll flip up. When we flip up, we draw a card. It is a Bulletproof Protector. We get a Tough status card. We will then thwart for 3 off of this. Bring this down to 3. We'll use something. I like all these cards. We'll use Bulletproof Protector to ready. So we'll flip, we'll lose a Tough status card, gain a Tough status card here, draw a Limitless Stamina. Then we will play... Do we need the fastball special right now? Sadly, no. We'll play Justice Served. Actually, we can hold it and use the X-Jet. We'll thwart for 3 on Medical Emergency, so that'll heal him 2 more. Draw us a card. Justice Served will ready us. And then we will play... This is exhausted, right? Then we'll use Titanium Muscles. Or sorry, we'll thwart for 3. Use Titanium Muscles for a Limitless Stamina to ready. Thwart for 3 more, so take 6 off of here. We'll use the Steel Fist to deal him 5 damage. Stun and confuse him. So I didn't need the Bulletproof Protector. Draw a card. It's Blindfold. And then we will... I'd love to actually play Blindfold, but I can't. Out of resources. Alright. I'll hold Blindfold so I have a blocker. I'll use Limitless Stamina to play Fastball Special. So I deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll deal 6 damage to him, and he's down to 15. Looks good. We'll hold Blindfold. Alright, we didn't get any enemies out. So this Into the Fray isn't great. Berserker, Frenzy could be fine. We'll use these 2 to play Ironheart, draw a card. We can't get rid of that with Sunfire, huh? Then we will spend 3 to do Lunging Strike. And it gains Overkill. So we'll deal 8 damage to him. He's down to 7. And then Ironheart will pull 1 threat from here. Thank you. Yes, Dantris, I used the X-Jet. It was a good call. Alright. I'll probably take a hit with Wolverine. That's pretty big. And then I'll flip down, heal next turn. That's actually nasty. That combined with him, or if you couldn't block for him, it'd be brutal. Alright, these are here. Look at all this fun stuff we have out on the table. She can't take the hit because it's overkill, right? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a Sonic Rifle, which again I probably could pull because I had Professor X, so I forgot that was what I don't need. Yeah, I think this X Gene is interesting with him because I have a lot of double resources, and these are coming out. I don't know that this was needed with the Titanium Muscles, so that was another. It's getting tough to build heroes for me. It's like I'm not playing as much, and I'm not remembering the card pool and what's there, so I build. I'm like, oh, this will be really good to have an extra resource for him, but it's like, it was a build card. I'm just never using X Gene, so that's what's good about playing a deck over and over. Start to realize, like, I'm not actually spending this. If this was something else I could do something with, right? A different build card. Even targeted acquired or something like that. Target acquired. Alright, we are adding 3 threat to go to 7. This thing can go to 22, and we have an Overwatch on there. Did I spend the Overwatch? I feel like I actually did spend the Overwatch. I know I brought something down to 1 and then I cleared it, so I'm going to do that just in case I did spend the Overwatch. I can't remember. Oh, nice. That's cool, Spartan. All right. How was the event yesterday, Spartan and Black Dog? Did you have fun? They were both there with me. That was good times. All right, we're drawing up 1, 2, 3. It's the first time through our deck. 4, 5. So we're taking an extra card. Yeah, you can see the difference without just Mystique in here and not dealing with all that. Mystique comes back. I can't deal damage. I got to get through 9 in a tough. Wolverine changes the tough game. Notice when Juggernaut came out, I just found a way to get it with the piercing and everything. There's difference. And I got Psylocke here too. So, but he's not too bad, right? We're getting him stunned and confused. And now that we're bringing him down with 2, he's healing maybe 3 a turn, but it's just a little more damage. It's not a big deal. Love two-handed. I always want to play two-handed. How are you, Nolan? All right. I just added the 3 threat there. He's stunned here. He's attacking here for 6 plus 0. Love to see that. Down to 7, and then he's going to heal for 1 up to 8. These are gone. Discard unstoppable. Yep. All right, and then cards. Homo Superior gains Surge into Assault. He's going to attack again. And Ironheart will take the hit. Dude, I'm telling you, X-Men multiplayer is one of the best experiences in the game. It's so fun. Have all that stuff, all those upgrades, and just be sharing them with everybody. But yeah, it's a tricky thing to build and play together and get it cohesive and whatnot. But it's such a great game once you get there. All right, so he's attacking again. Ironheart takes the hit. 2 plus 2 is 4. Pyro we killed, so we're not sad about seeing him go. Ironheart is out. And he heals for 1. To go to 9. Under fire, because why not? Homo Superior will surge into Feral Rage. So the next time we can't get rid of threat. And if we remove that, he's going to activate. Shadow of the Past here. I don't think his is too bad either, right? Omega Red. Does he do anything initially? Steady, retaliate. He can't be defeated while this is in play. It's a bit of a mess, actually. And a slam. You are stunned. Slam. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So this will pass here. So our original plan was to flip down and heal. We can play a Psylocke. We can't do this into the fray unless we exhaust. He can't take damage unless we get rid of that, which isn't happening. So we will hold something. The fray might not be the key. Although somebody might be out. So we'll hold the end of the fray. We'll spend these 4 on Psylocke. That guy's already confused, huh? I heal 2 to go to 9. Do I really need to heal as much as I could get rid of threat or get rid of my stunned? Let's see. What are we going to do over here? He's going to come in. He's going to be able to ready me so I can get rid of a bunch of threat. Then I'm going to get attacked. Who's going to take that hit? Blindfold. Oh, Professor X could just take that hit. Still a lot of tough status cards over here, huh? Discard a tough, gain tough. Alright, and we're a little overkill on those. Gonna have to clear that, but I can't get 4 off of it, huh? Unless I get Psylocke in there. Alright, so Psylocke will remove 2 from this. She's She's got her 2 counters for confusing. Do I get rid of my stunned? Or do I just heal? I guess I just heal, because I always get rid of stun next turn. I can always heal next turn, right? Yeah, we'll get rid of stun. That seems better. All right, so we'll exhaust, and then we'll flip down, and then we'll shuffle something back in. How about... I don't think I care about that card very much. Yeah, no, I definitely love X-Men for creating that like ability to work together and everything feel. I think it's super neat. All right, so then... Oh, man, if I thwart that... So I have to instead thwart over here? Yep, so I'll thwart this one for 3. Then I'll bring Professor X in. What the heck am I holding? Still blindfold? Ugh. Yes, it's just not working out the way I hoped. So I don't want to confuse. So I'll ready here instead. I'm not super worried about stunning him. Not my favorite, though, man. All right, we'll clear Feral Rage. So when I do that, attacks me. I just take a hit. Do I even care? I don't think I care. All right, so 2 plus 2 is 4. So I'm down to 10. And then he heals for 0. Then Professor X will clear 3 here. Or do I want to just clear this thing? Let's clear this thing. And I have blindfold that I can't play, and then Professor X will take that hit for me. Yes, it's not quite coming together how I wanted it to. But we'll get there. Alright, we got Dazzler, we got Blindfold, so we just need some things to come out and start helping. When I ready it, I cleared there, I cleared there. Wait, hold on. Oh, I did 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Alright, we're good. Over here, we'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we do have a fastball special if we want to go that way into the fray. We have Sunfire if he gets an upgrade on him. And actually, Battle Frenzy could help us because then we could heal and take him out. Perfect. Alright. We're adding 4. This is going to go to 11 out of 22. He is confused over here. We add 1 threat for him. And then over here he's going to attack, and Professor X is going to take it. 2 plus 2 is 4. He's out. And then he's going to heal for 2. Blob. Have we seen Toad come through? Nope, not yet. Everybody's out except Toad, so maybe we'll get lucky here. Alright, and then we get cards. So first one is Ferocity. So he has Stalwart. We can work around that. And Homesick. So I could just let it surge. Because if I flip down, I may have to stay there. Flip and exhaust. And then I wouldn't have a ton of resources, right? Well, I could just get Blindfold out then. I'll just let it surge. Into Gang Up. So he's going to attack me for 2. That's it. 8. And then he heals and goes to 13. Alright, Robert Kelly comes over here. I do have Psylocke. Okay, so we need to thwart there. Give him a skilled investigator. Use the X-Jet. Play blindfold. There's no extra resources. Or we play Dazzler, but we already have Psylocke. All right, so you could have the skilled investigator. And then 1, 2, 3, we'll play blindfold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't be stunned and confused, so we're going to get... Oh no, it's Toad. Discard a random card from your hand. That is not fun. Homo Superior, we might just get to Surge. We'll just get rid of this Unstoppable. We'll deal with the discard a card from our hand. Alright, then I will thwart for 2. Blindfold will thwart for 3. That's 5, so we'll bring that down. Flip down. Shuffle a card back in. Is it just Steel Fist at this point? Yeah. The Bulletproof Protector is the other one I like for readying. Although that threw me off from tough statuses. Maybe just a Made of Rage. Alright, we are good. Over here, we're going to heal. Go to 15. Flip up. Play Battle Fury. Spend 3. Play Into the Fray. Or take 3 damage, play Into the Fray. Deal 8, kill Omega Red. Battle Fury, take a damage ready. Then we'll put... Oh no, we need the kicker, huh? Maybe we didn't need the Battle Fury. Because we could get rid of his Stalwart if we bring Sunfire in. Alright, so we won't play the Battle Fury. We will play Sunfire. And spend the resource. We can't play the Fastball Special, huh? No. That's right, we'll hold it and see if we can get it to work next turn. We'll bring Sunfire in and discard this. Psylocke will hit him for 1 and 1 and confuse him. Sunfire will hit him for 2. He's down to 9. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. So there's Shadow Cat. Would be super helpful. Made of Rage. Alright, so we should be in pretty good shape here to get damage on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got Nick Fury, Lunging Strike. Lots of options here. Alright, cool. So we are adding 3 threat here to go to 10. Just add 3. He is confused, so he does nothing. He attacks here for 2. I'll just take it. 2 plus, I have to discard a random card. What? Good morning, Canadian Mustache. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Oh, there goes my Fastball Special. Man, I'm telling you, this game desperately doesn't want me to play Fastball Special. I don't know that I've ever played it. And he heals for 1 to go to 10. I hope everybody's doing well on a Monday morning. We're getting down here, so people that have joined us later, we're doing this little mission tracker, and it says to do Steel vs. Saber, and we have to have Colossus deal the killing blow to Sabretooth, and then Brotherhood Bash, we have to kill Avalanche, Blob, Pyro, and Toad. We've killed everybody but Toad. Toad just went in the discard pile, so we're going to make our way through that, and then we get our cards. Homo Superior is going to surge into an Assault, which is going to surge into Zax. Okay. And then we're going to get Mutant Terrorists. Hey! So we're going to search. And we're going to play Toad. So that works out. Not too bad. All right, pass and go. So Psylocke can give us another confuse if we want it. I'm going to have to deal with him. Sunfire can take a block. We heal 2 to go to 11. We can play Nick. Nick is the trap here, so is it just Clobber? Just pay for Clobber and Lunging Strike. It is that. Alright, so we'll exhaust here for Clobber. Comes back to my hand. Take 2. Clobber will take out Toad, and we have completed that part of our mission. And then we will Lunging Strike through Zax. Does it make no sense right now? Zax has +3, so 7 hit points. That's fine. And we'll hold what? Nick? Or Clobber? We'll hold the Clobber. We don't. Well, allied block is decent. Nah. We'll hold Clobber. We'll do 1, 2, and Martial Prowess 3 for a Lunging Strike. We will deal 8, so that's 7 plus 1 is 8. Bring him down to 9. And then I will thwart for 2. Bring this down to 8. Is Psylocke going to confuse? And we're going to flip. Or are we just going to block? Psylocke will... You know what? Psylocke's just going to thwart for 2. Go away. Just keep that low. All right, over here, we are going to use this. Do we know if we have a card left? Saw Organic Steel. We don't need an armor up. Yeah, we're good. We'll just not use that. We'll flip up, gain a tough status card. Then we will play Organic Steel. We will, if we Made of Rage, it's for 3 plus 6 is 9. That sounds like a good number. So we'll do Made of Rage. Get rid of our tough status card. Respond. Get 2 tough status cards. So one of these will end up going away. Draw a card. It's a Steel Fist. Hit him for 9. Flip him. He has a Retaliate, so I think I actually take that Retaliate, right? Draw. It's an armor up. We get a card. Should have waited to deal damage here. All right, then we can bring Bishop and Shadowcat out? Let's do it. All right, so we'll spend 2 with Titanium Muscles, 1 with X-Gene as any specific event. Nope. And the armor up, and the 2 to play Shadowcat, and then the double and this to play Bishop. So Bishop will thwart for 2 here. Help us out a little bit. Oh, I didn't get the card draw on the flip, right? So I should have this Limitless Stamina, which I can use with X-Jet. Ready. Exhaust, get rid of 3 threat, and we'll let Shadowcat take the double hit. Well, she doesn't really need to... We'll just leave her. She doesn't need to get rid of the tough, because Wolverine will get rid of the tough on his turn. Alright, looks good. One, 2, 3, 4. Steel Fist, one way or another. See, one way or another would have been great with these. We could bring out the mutant one, but that's kind of a last turn thing at this point. We do have the Skilled Investigators too, though, or if he draws a track by scent. Hey, I called it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We also have Jubilee now, so we can go in on that damage. Nice. All right. We're adding 3 threat to this to go to 4. I think we're on the home stretch here. We should have him down now. So he's going to attack over here. Sunfire will do the blocking. Attacks for 4. He doesn't get piercing automatically, right? No. So he attacks for 4. He's out. He's going to heal for 2. After he's heal equal number. I did not reset him, so he's at 36. So he does not heal because he's full. All right, then he's going to attack over here. And I'm just taking it with this. Or I'm having blindfold block. I could use that to stun and confuse him. I'll just take it. 3 plus 2 is 5. Discard this. Organic Steel gives me back the tough. Draw a card. And then he's going to heal for 2. All right, cards. Here we go. Rampaging Juggernaut. Discard each tough status card. Ugh. Can't keep those toughs, man. All right, so that's going to have 4 on it. Juggernaut. And a Zap. Take direct damage equal to the number of resources in your hand. 2. All right, so I take 2. 1, 2. Bishop gets a counter. Well, threat is not an issue. Damage is the thing, huh? Everything's over here. So what can he do? Help us out. If I get it, I don't need one way or another anymore because I'll just clear that. So Clobber could get rid of this. Then I can't use Bulletproof Protector. One way or another would have to pull some crummy ones. Justice served. If I clear that, I can already. So I'm not necessarily dealing damage. Am I dealing damage there? I think so. He wants to play everything. Okay. So it's funny I have this doubled. Again, the same kind of issue here. No tough status card. So I'm really going to have to flip with him and heal. Did he heal for 5? 4. All right. So we'll use Armor Up to play a Justice Served. Then Bishop will clear 2 here. Take a damage. Colossus will clear it. Ready with Justice Served. Draw a card off of this. Limitless Stamina. Wolverine will draw a card. Ooh, that can play the Clobber then, huh? Or the Combat Training. All right, so we'll use Clobber with Wolverine to deal 3 here with Piercing to get rid of this. Put it back in our hand. Then we can punch with Colossus for 1, 2, 3. On Juggernaut, Shadowcat will finish him. Darn it. And then yeah. We'll use one way or another to do a Limitless Stamina to ready. I'm going to do Steel Fist to just take the damage. This card goes away. He's going to flip down. Steel Fist would just get rid of that. Unless I wanted to do that and take a damage. Got all these blockers. Oh, Track by Scent was an option there too. Didn't see it. We'll just do the regenerative healing. Okay, so we'll clobber, get rid of the tough, take a damage. Then Colossus will Steel Fist for 5. Bring him down to 31. Take a damage from Retaliate. Flip, heal, go to 9. Shuffle, Steel Fist back in. Looks good. Didn't use the X-Jet. Okay, we don't need a track by scent anymore. We'll use X-Jet to play regenerative healing. So we can heal 4 to go to 10. Then I could play Jubilee. And just hit him for a bunch. And I have these blockers. All right, so Jubilee. So she attacks for 3. He attacks for 5. So that's 8 total. He's down to 23. Take 1, take 1. Looks good. One, two, three, four, five. I think we're on the home stretch. We just got to remember to have Colossus do the killing blow, which could work out well here. We didn't get good card draw there, though, so we don't have a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have a Maid of Rage. Don't think we have 23 damage, though. Bishop will be able to attack for 4, right? 5, 6... 15. So we just need him to deal 8, which is pretty easy. Yeah. Okay. He's going to heal 2, though, so we'll have to see. All right. Here we go. Let's see. 3. He's going to scheme here for 2 plus. You are stunned. Take 1 damage. Stun. That doesn't help. But I think we have ways to ready. And what did he scheme for? 2. And then he has to heal for 1. Schemes for 2. This goes up. All right, then he's going to attack over here, and Blindfold's going to take the hit. 3 plus 1, and then he heals for 3. 27. Ooh, that might not be good. And here we go. Adamantium Claws. He has piercing. That's fine. And he's going to attack again, huh? We just take it. 4. He attacks for 4. 5, 6, 7. Sure. All right, attacks for 5. I go down to 4, and then he heals 1 more to go to 28. Start the turn. I heal to 6. Don't actually know if I have enough to defeat him. I've got 3, 6. I have nothing to push that. I can remove some threat. I got 3, 6, 9 here. That gets him down to 19. Didn't attack here, so that's 4, 5, 6. That gets him to 13. And then an attack for 9 gets him to 4. So where are we going to get the extra damage? So we're going to start here and see if we can draw a Steel Fist. There we go. Then do we have a way to ready? Bulletproof Protector. We get this down. Can we play all of these? It's going to be funny if this is the turn. Yeah, so I think we're good. We're going to get a card draw on the flip up. Okay. So can I slice and dice? I better heal first. So regenerative healing will heal me for 4 to go to 10. I will slice and dice to deal 3 and 3. So that'll bring him down to 22. I have to take 3 damage and then take 2. Then I'll punch him for 3 and take another one. So he's at 19. I hope I did my math right. Track by scent. We'll remove 3 here, and I will flip down. Use my cabin to put a lunge back in. All right, let's hope we got the 19. So we did that. We flip up. Right? Yep. We draw a card here. It's a double. We unstun ourselves. We get a tough status card. We use a double to play Organic Steel. We ready ourselves with Bulletproof Protector, which is then going to exhaust this and put this back on. Draw us a card. Then we're going to Steel Fist for 5. Hold on. We're going to attack with Maid of Rage. Discard our tough status card. Draw a card. It's a limitless stamina. Hit him for 9. He's down to 10. Take a retaliate. We'll just beat him up ourselves. Then we'll do Steel Fist for 5. Bring him down to 5. Take a retaliate. And we'll Steel Fist him for 5. No retaliate. Dead. Nice. We did it. All right, so we got both of these done. Have Colossus, hero or ally, deal the final blow to Sabretooth. Steel versus Saber. We got that done, and then we defeated the 4 minions from here. So the other ones are defeat 15 or more Sentinel minions in a single scenario, so we're going to do that as a team sometime in a 3 or 4 player game. Have Professor X deal the final blow to Magneto. That's an interesting one. And then this one is, I don't know if I'm going to do this one. Play downtime while the basketball court is in play. It's like shuffle till you get the basketball court. I mean, it's funny that's what they want you to do, because then it's like play baseball on the basketball court. I don't know. Kind of silly. Cool, so we did it. Wolverine and Colossus, they are strong. I love this Colossus deck where it keeps readying to remove threat, so instead of playing all the For Justices and everything, it definitely got a little swamped. What I love about Colossus is with these cards, he's able to control all that threat, and then also just turn on the jets to deal all the damage, as he did there, the 19 damage to finish him off. 19 isn't an amazing amount, but definitely there. And then the limitless staminas can just pivot because, I was removing 3 threat, but now I could ready and deal 3 damage, right? So they're just great all-around cards for him to be able to do that. Awesome. Yeah, we had Bishop for 4 damage and Shadowcat and whatnot. So there you go, everybody. Are there still people here with me? Oh, there's lots of people with me. Very, very quiet chat. Like I said, it's probably the playing in the morning and people are at work or other places. My volume is working. Okay, good. Am I quiet? I'm probably louder now. Probably when I'm playing, I get a little whispery, right? I'm going to do this, and then I'll do that, and then we'll see what we're doing there. Cool. These are fun heroes. I really like Wolverine a lot. I think definitely has some weaknesses, but it was fun to just put him in that full crowd control mode. I think he's just super good at that Minion Slayer thing, for sure, in a highly effective way. Track by Scent is amazing. I mean, he's just so good at solo because this card is just silly in solo. Remove 3 threat and draw 2 cards. That's amazing. It's a way better version of Clear the Area, right? And then he's got all the tough removal is like the best part with him, is you just don't worry about toughs anymore. Yeah, we got tough on him, and then did he get a tough back again? I feel like I ended up with double tough on him or something. And whatnot. So yeah, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Colossus? What are your thoughts on Wolverine? I feel like Wolverine is a fan favorite and probably a favorite in the game, because people like him so much in the comics and the show and everything, which makes sense. He's neat. He's got a cool background and story and everything. It's a neat character. There is that. All right. Well, looks like it's quiet out there, which is fine. So you can have yourselves a fine week and a good morning. I hope your day goes well and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, I think 4 of these missions. I mean, the Professor X Ally one is kind of weird because it's like, I guess if you have Storm, right, you can guarantee he gets +1 attack. That would be the easiest way to guarantee it. Otherwise, you have to put a sidearm or something on him. Upgrade him so he deals damage. It's okay. Yeah, no, I agree. There's so much stuff. It's too much in my mind. Like, Sentinels can just have high health. They don't need to be tough. That's just a weird part of Sentinels to me. Like, decide if you want something to be tough or if you want it to have high health. But those should not be synonymous. And if all the villains are tough, why aren't the heroes tough? Like, that should be a thing. Which, of course, they did with Colossus. But it's kind of interesting on that front. I feel like they could have cooled their jets with the tough. I don't mind if you want to put a level 3 Sabertooth tough or something like that and throw it in there on stage 3, but it shouldn't just be all the way throughout everything everywhere. Isn't like his stage 1 not tough? Isn't that the irony? Yeah, he's not tough on stage 1. So, yeah, I mean, they're just trying to do it as a way to slow down damage and whatnot, but it becomes weird, especially when you're just stuck and you're like, well, I have to deal 8 damage to remove a tough because it's my only option. And it's fine. That's what they're trying to prevent, but it just feels like that shouldn't be the thing. But still a lot of fun. Cool. So that was Sabertooth with the regular mod, so I could take out those 4. We got Bull Shadow the Pass, didn't slow us down. Omega Red or anything. Thank you. I feel like people are responding just because I said, are you there? I appreciate it. And whatnot. So, cool. I think I am going to finish up here. I don't know what I'm doing this week. We have the ability now to play multiplayer. It's just finding that night and that time. Everybody's been actually kind of busy. We kind of got out of the habit of playing, and now people have a lot of things going on. But it's just part of coming out of the post-COVID thing, right? We were home all the time, so it was easy to just find a night. Now I'm out many nights of the week, or Steve or Brian or Eric or somebody's out, and so then suddenly it's like, oh, now we're also playing on this night, so it just becomes a little bit trickier. But we will figure it out soon enough. You're there. It's awesome. It's totally fine. I get it that people are at work or they're at home and I have my phone where people are streaming and I can't type on it. I'm doing dishes or whatever. So I know that's totally a thing as well. So yeah, we're talking about playing together. We're not avoiding it. I know a lot of things haven't popped up. I think there was one that I played and recorded and I never put it up on the channel. I don't know. I like being live. So if we record it, unless, it's just the only thing we can do, it doesn't really serve the purpose of being live, so I'm not as worried about it. But we will get back to that. Each of these, although they have an alternate art, they also have like alternate. It's the same art, right? But it's just a different format. So you end up with this camera, 3 of these. So sorry, I think this is the original Wolverine here. But that's kind of neat that they did that. But I know it's not available to everybody. I actually think the lack of numbers of them, like we were told at our store, we can only get a certain number of them. So it's like we can't get them out to people when we're limited in number. So that part is definitely frustrating to me. But c'est la vie. They're just for fun. So be good there. All right. Yeah. Trying to think of this week, and I can't think of what we'll see on the channel this week. Is there anything else that I was going to or need to get played? There isn't too much, so some things will pop up as we go throughout. Maybe do another day with champions as well. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a lot of news. Episode 2 of the Right Brain Rollers comes out on Wednesday, so if you haven't checked that out, I know, yeah, I realize that. So if you haven't checked out Eric Summer and I's new podcast, you'll hear episode 2, where we're actually going to review the game Marvel Age of Heroes, which is a new Marvel board game from WizKids. So we'll have that on that episode, so you can stay tuned for that. If you haven't, it should be on all your download platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play. There's other names of catchers that I can't think of, but we applied for all of them, so they should be up there, and you'll hear that episode. So, yeah, check that out if you like to listen to podcasts reviewing games. That's really what we're doing on there. And having a lot of fun with it. So hopefully you're enjoying that too. We keep it to about 45, 50 minutes. 50 minutes, I think, is what we're going for. So hopefully a good listen for you. All right. Thanks, everybody. Stay tuned to the channel. I'm sure I'll be back sometime this week. I don't know exactly when. I'm pretty sure Tuesday's out because Tuesdays are busy. So we'll go from there. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. My name is the Brandt. And until next time, I hope you step into the portal. Bye.